What is good, guys? Max with the Parlay Princes. We are back with my favorite section of the week when it comes to a fight week. We got UFC 312, Strickland and DDP, the props betting section. Let's get it started, guys. Do me a huge favor, drop a like for starters, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a little comment. Really for the algorithm. I don't care what you say. Call me a dyke. I don't care. We got a decent Apex card here, but somehow it's a pay-per-view. We'll start off the bat by saying the Park fight is off versus Temba Dubalambe. Thank God that fight's off, so I don't have to say this guy's name. And we got one road to UFC fight out the way, guys. So if you picked Park, guess what? You're lit, because my other guy couldn't make weight. So you got one pick right already. Let's dive in, guys. Let's dive in. First fights. I also have to mention, too, parlays at the end of the video. I'm not going to do any timestamps. It's a quick video. So click around if you have to. Quinlan, Salkilled, Anshul Jubli. My pick is Salkilled. Let's look at the props real quick. We got Salkilled minus 3.5, which means he has to win every single round on the judges' scorecard. He has to either finish Jubli or he has to hit him with a 30-27 across the boards. That's what that minus 3.5 is. If it says plus 3.5, it means the opposite. It means the guy can't lose 30-27. So Salkilled minus 3.5 at minus 300. Everything is found on DraftKings too, by the way, guys. Depends on what state you're in, so it may change, but it may change in the props. We got Salkilled KO sub. I expect to finish here, boys. Minus 165. We had to include Salkilled decision. I know I'm contradicting myself here, but again, this is meant for you guys to build the parlays you like. And you might like some of these props more than others. You might see Salkilled KO sub at minus 165 and say, absolutely not. Jubli's been here for a while. And then you see I put Salkilled decision plus 215. That might stand out to you. It's okay. Pick what you like. Salkilled wins the fight and over 1.5 rounds, minus 115. Round 2 has to start. So as soon as the first second starts in round 2, your bet hit. I believe if there's a doctor stoppage at the end of round 1, your bet does not hit. So the clock has to start for round 2, minus 220. This is a super long shot. I actually have no idea why I put this. Jubli KO plus 1400. I'm going to guess because he's got a KO once in the UFC. That should not happen. Maybe Salkilled gasses out. Jubli gets a takedown, ground and pound. This is for my complete degenerates. Super long shot, Jubli KO plus 1400. Why I put that, I don't know, but I already said it. Jonathan McAuliffe and Kevin Jousset. My pick is Jousset. For the face-offs, I will say I'm not going to mention the guys on the scales. I have the photos here. The only people that look sucked in and dry, no Diddy, was DDP and Strickland. Everybody else looked pretty good. So we will talk about the face-offs. Face-offs, guys, were similar in height and a nice calm little face-off. As we know, it's Jonathan's first fight in the UFC. It's off the Contender Series. Look at the props. Jousset money line, 250. I like that. Jousset decision, plus 140. McAuliffe sub or Jousset KO. Both things can happen, plus 165. Jousset wins the fight and over 1.5 rounds, minus 140. Jousset, round 3 finish, or he wins by decision, plus 100. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. We can kind of bet on a finish a little bit, and we also bet on decision. Fight to not go the distance, plus 100. I almost like that in case it's Jonathan's first fight, he gets exposed, or maybe he's super nasty on the ground and Jousset has nothing for him and he gets subbed. Fight to not go the distance plus 100. I kind of like that. Next fight, ESPN may be baiting me right now because his name. Sometimes they have his first name first or his first name last. We'll just go with what ESPN has. Zhu Rong and Cody Steele. My pick is Cody Steele. Face-offs, guys, very similar in height. I just got to go Cody Steele or nothing here, basically. It is what it is. It's one of my locks of the week. Steele money line, minus 278. Steele KO, plus 250. He's on a 4-fight KO streak. Or maybe not it's a streak, but he's had 4 KOs in his last 5 fights. Plus 250. I like that a lot. Steal KO sub plus 100. I like that even more. Steal to win in rounds 1 and 2 is plus 100. And fight to not go the distance is minus 225. So the issue with a lot of these props is Steal needs a finish. I think the safest one here, if you're not greedy, is Steal money line, but do what y'all want. Just don't lose the house this weekend, boys. Don't bet the house and lose it. I don't have any room for any of y'all. Colby Thickness, Alexandre Topuria. Very interesting fight because we got Volkanovski in Colby's corner and we got Topuria in Topuria's corner. Who would have thought, guys? Face-offs, Topuria looking like a young McGregor Topuria. Got the same tattoo as Topuria. A little weird. I got to go with my guy Topuria. I'm going to be honest. His other fights, he looked way bigger than this. I don't know what this little small man's doing. He looked way stockier in his other videos. I wonder if it's a different weight class and nobody noticed. Damn. Let's look at the props, guys. Minus 360 for Topuria money line. I like that. Over 1.5, minus 140. Thickness sub, Topuria KO. I kind of like that too. Both things can happen. Minus 135. Topuria round 3 finish or win by decision. Plus 215. Fight to not go the distance. Minus 295. Someone just get laid out and I'm happy. Minus 295. A little wide, but Topuria to win and over 1.5 rounds is plus 130. I kind of like that too. If you don't like the Topuria money line minus 360 and you believe it goes over 1.5, you can combine those two for a plus 130. Next fight, Wang Kong, the Joker herself, versus Bruna Brazil, Batman. Batwoman, Catwoman, who knows. Face-offs were unique. I found out recently, based off this face-off, I like girls that wear masks because that was kind of hot for Bruna Brazil to wear that. I was like, oh, this is a sex party? I got to go with the bigger girl in Bruna Brazil, guys. Bigger girl, Bruna Brazil. Let's look at the betting props. Wang Kong, I'm just going to call her Wang. Minus 375 money line. We might get blessed with a good money line since she got starched her last fight. Wang to win every round. So 30-27 or she finishes the fight. Minus 175. Wang KO plus 225. I think she's a sniper. Fight to go the distance is minus 160. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 370. That might be safer than Wang money line. I'm not going to lie. Same exact numbers. Wang, round 3 finish or wins by decision, minus 160. I like that too. And just round 3 has to start, minus 250. I like that too. Tom Nolan and Borshchev. I got Borshchev in this, guys. The face-offs were super weird. Does Borshchev usually wear the Santa Claus hat? Gave him a gift? I wonder what's in that gift. It's like his obituary. Demon. Yeah, I got to go Borshchev, guys. He's just like the better... He's just a better guy standing. I think he's more durable, too. Borshchev money line, minus 120. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 120 for that as well. Borshchev decision, plus 500. I like that. Like I was hitting parlays last week, guys. I went 10-1 on picks, and I had a 4-leg parlay with Oliveira decision plus 450, MVP decision plus 330. So this Borshchev decision does stand out to me, but be careful. Nolan plus 3.5. So Nolan cannot get hit with the 30-27, and he cannot get finished. Minus 150, a little sketchy. Round 2 starts, minus 210. I like that a lot. That's probably the safest thing on here. Watch him get a round 1 finish, but round 2 starts, minus 210. I like that. A little double chance here. Nolan KO or Borshchev decision plus 100. And again, Borshchev round 3 finish or decision plus 300. I kind of like that too, guys. 10 minutes of fighting, and then after that, I'm kind of safe. I like it. This next one kind of scared me on the scales a little bit, or for the face-offs. I mean, Jack Jenkins, Gabriel Santos. My pick is Jack Jenkins. I want to pick flip, but I'm not. So the face-off scared me because Jenkins looked super small. But then when I went back, I was like, nah. I was like, nah, let me see what's going on here. It turns out Santos had shoes on, Jenkins did not, so keep that in mind here. Let's go over the props. Jenkins plus 3.5, minus 125 for that. Again, can't get hit with a 30-27 or finish the fight. Fight to not go the distance plus 120. I almost like that a lot. Over 1.5, minus 380. Fight ends in KO, plus 320. Round 3 starts, minus 250. I kind of like that too a little bit. And Jenkins KO or Santos sub. Both things can happen, plus 185. Interesting. That was the prelims, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video for me. Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate y'all. Drop a little comment. Drop a little commentio. Jake Matthews, Francisco Prado. Face-offs look pretty similar. Prado looking like a young Drew Dober. You gotta love it. The guy has a chin from God himself. Prado plus 3.5. We already said what that means. Learn it. Minus 125 for that. Round 3 starts, minus 215. So again, first 2 rounds in. The second round 3 starts, boom, your bet hit. Minus 215. Fight to go the distance, minus 135. Prado, I just put Prado. I believe this is Prado KO. Let me just look real quick. I'm pretty sure this means Prado KO, and I only put this because Prado is like kind of due for some sort of finish here. Yeah, Prado KO is plus 400. Just something to look at. If you guys like Prado, maybe that might be a slam, but I don't know. Be careful. It's more for a long shot parlay, obviously. Matthews money line minus 230, just to be super safe. And then, so I forgot to mention too, guys, for the prelims, it wasn't giving me any strike or takedown information. So this is when I started to be able to do some sort of stuff for strikes, takedowns, all this stuff. So here we go with finally some strike information. Prado over 45.5 significant strikes, minus 115. I kind of like that. I like that for the chat. Next fight, Jimmy Crute, Rodolfo Bellato. As some of you may know, Jimmy Crute retired and now he's back. Could it be for a paycheck? We don't know. Face-offs. Bellato has some size on him, bro. I think this actually might have been a case too where Jimmy Crute didn't have shoes on. I'm pretty sure that's the case. My pick is Bellato. I forgot to mention before, my pick is Jake Matthews for the other one. Bellato is my pick. Let's look at the props. Bellato money line, minus 162. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 140. Fight to not go the distance, minus 250. Round 2 starts, minus 260. Crute to win the fight. Oh, no, sorry. I take that back. Crute under 1.5 takedowns, minus 135. What does Bellato also mean? I definitely had a mistype there. Let's try and figure out what that is. In the meantime, Bellato round 3 finish or wins by decision plus 350. Bellato, what could this have meant? I said Bellato also. What could this have meant, guys? Give me a half a second. Let's see if we can figure this out in 20 seconds. If not, Bellato. So it might have meant Bellato KO. Bellato KO plus 140. I have that on DraftKings. That's what it says here. We'll go with that. Bellato KO. Bellato round 3 finish. I already said that one. Plus 350 if he gets a finish in round 3 or wins by decision. I like it. Justin Tafa. Talasan Texera. My pick is Tafa, but I'm not happy about it. Watching tape on my guy Texera, it looks like he really enjoys bar fights. So if it's a bar fight, I'm going Tafa, guys. Look at the face-offs. The height difference is insane. The face-off scared me, guys. I'm not going to lie. The face-off scared me. But I got to go with what I believe and what I watched, what I witnessed with my own 2 eyes. The pick is Tafa, but I'm very scared. Under 1.5 rounds, minus 195. Please hit. It's on like all my parlays. Tafa money line, plus 145. Tafa KO or Texera decision, plus 115. A little double chance in case Texera plays it safe for once in his life. Tafa KO round 1, plus 320. Tafa under 22.5 significant strikes, minus 115. I just don't think Texera can take that many punches from Tafa. I really don't. And if Tafa gets finished early, that still hits. Teixeira under 0.5 takedowns. So if Teixeira gets one takedown, that bet did not hit. It's a little sketchy for minus 280. He usually does not do that, so I kind of like that. This is my underdog lock of the week, guys. She just left plus money. She was plus 100. Now she's like minus 110. People are getting terrified here. Wei Li, Tatiana Suarez. My pick is Wei Li, obviously underdog lock of the week. Face-offs. Same for Tatiana, who's huge for the weight class. They're the same size. Good call, people. So I'm going Wei Li money line plus 102. Now she's not, but you get it. Wei Li plus 5.5, minus 165. So she has to at least win 2 rounds on the judges' scorecard. Love it. Over 3.5 rounds, minus 145. Suarez under 67.5 significant strikes, minus 115. I like that. Suarez under 4.5 takedowns is minus 200. I almost like that too. A little sketchy, but fight to go the distance, plus 120. And then we had to look at Wei Li decision, plus 275. Yes, I just scratched my ass. Here we go, guys. Main event. Again, if you haven't liked the video, like it for me. Drop a little comment. DDP, Sean Strickland, part 2, the rematch no one wanted. My pick is DDP for the obvious reasons. He's less annoying. Face-offs. My guy Strickland showed up with the Pirates of the Caribbean hat on, looking like Johnny Depp. Let's look at the props. My pick is DDP, like I said. Strickland plus 5.5, minus 135. So Strickland just has to win 2 rounds. Over 3.5 rounds, minus 265. DDP decision, plus 150. DDP KO or Sean Strickland decision, double chance, plus 105. Fight to go the distance, minus 175. DDP, this is high. It's high, but it's possible. DDP under 133.5 significant strikes, minus 115. I'm expecting him to grapple, pressure against the cage, don't land significant strikes. That's all I care about. DDP over 4.5 takedowns, plus 150. I thought that number was high, but he landed 4 in his last fight. So maybe he gets 5 this fight for plus money. I like that. That's all the props right there, guys. Next, we're going to dive into some pretty sketchy parlays. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Some are safer than others. Let's look at what we got here. So this is a 7-leg, $1 to win 4,200. Very sketchy. Sketchy, but like also realistic. Cody Steele to win, KO submission. Borshchev to win in round 3 or decision. Jenkins fight ends in a KO. DDP decision. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is out of order, but it is. Wei Li decision. Justin Tafa to win in rounds 1 or 2. And Bellato to win in round 3 or win in decision. This is a crazy one. I usually do $1 for a milli, guys. This was the $1 for a milli, but it's only hitting for 330,000. I'm sorry. Sorry to do it to you. What are the odds on this? What are the numbers? Plus 33 million odds. Saul killed KO, Giuseppe points, Steele KO, Topuria KO, Kong Wang points, Borshchev points, fight to not go the distance for Jenkins, fight ends in KO for Matthews and Prates, fight ends in KO for Crute, Tafa KO, Wei Li points, DDP points. Nasty works. This one had a 50% profit boost. I like this one. I did more like round betting on this. $5 to win 510. This one's super out of order, but bear with me. DDP money line. Wei Li fight over 3.5 rounds. Under 1.5 for Tafa. Over 1.5 for Crute. Over 2.5 for Matthews. Borshchev money line. Over 1.5 for the thickness and Topuria fight. Cody Steele to just win the fight 100%, 30-27 or finish him. And then Kevin Josette money line. That one's pretty realistic. It was hitting $5 for 340, but it turned it into 510. I like it. This one was more realistic and a little safer. $2 to win 100. Nothing crazy there. Saul killed money line. Josette to win the fight in over 1.5 rounds. Over 1.5 rounds for thickness Topuria. Cody Steele money line. Kong Wang money line. Over 1.5 for the Borshchev fight. Over 1.5 for Jenkins fight. Over 1.5 for Matthews fight. Fight to not start round 3 for Tafa. So fight has to end in rounds 1 or 2. Wei Lee to win 2 rounds in the judges' scorecards, plus 5.5. And then we have over 3.5 for DDP, Sean Strickland, $2 to win 100. If you guys have a bigger bankroll than me, you could do 20 for 100. I mean, 20 for 1,000, but be careful. It is trying to sweep the card, just about. And then we got, this one's sketchy, but I like it. DDP decision. I'm trying to recreate what I did last week with my $1 for 400. DDP decision. Wei Lee to win in rounds 5 or decision. Bellato to win the fight and over 1.5 rounds. Jake Matthews wins by decision and under 1.5 for Tafa. $3 for 232. And that was the last one, guys. That was the last one of anything that's... I guess we'll mention to sweep the card. If I sweep this card, the odds might have changed a little bit, but just money line, if I sweep this for whatever reason, it's $5 to win 2,000. So I put that down as well. And that's it, guys. I hope this prop video helped you guys out. Last week I went crazy. The week before that I went crazy with the props video section. You can check back on my last couple weeks. And that is it, my fellow UFC addicts. Enjoy. Good luck. I'm going to go live today. I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm going to do a fight companion too. I'm like 90% sure I'm doing a fight companion. It's just going to happen when the main card starts. We're going to skip the prelims, go straight to the main card. That's it, guys. I appreciate y'all. Peace.